welcome back to LGE Division, people, and today we will be talking about Ubisoft's new release, Rainbow Six Extraction, formerly known as Rainbow Six Quarantine. So Rainbow Six Extraction is the story spin-off to the Chimera Outbreak that was from the Outbreak event in Rainbow Six Siege a few years back, like 3 or 4 years ago or something like that. All the enemies that were originally in the Outbreak event return, only this time with an updated look. Okay, you got breachers, bloaters, grunts, smashers, apex, and new addition to the enemies that were found in containment events, the proteans. So a little bit about the enemies. Grunts, very easy to kill, but when they start hoarding up, and this really goes for any other enemy, then they become a problem. Breachers, they have a red ball on their back that will explode if you shoot it. Not too bad unless they hoard on you. Melee them to push them back. Bloaters, green ball that releases noxious gas when you hit them, so stay out the gas. Sowers, they drop mines, and because their face is armored and they're walking on all fours, it's a lot harder to hit them, so you either hit their stomach when they stand up or just hit them in the body area if you can get a good shot. Tormentors are back, and long, lanky looking dudes that look like Slender Men who will dive into the ground and move around so you can't hit them, and then pop back up and start shooting you. When they walk, they track a bunch of sprawl into the area, allowing them to move freely, so you probably want to remove the sprawl to inhibit their movements. Smashers are back. Big hulking looking dudes with an entirely forward armored area, so their entire front side of them is armored, so either you got to get behind them and do an immediate takedown through stealth or through stun, or shoot them in the back. Either way, it's gonna have to be shot through the back. You can shoot them from the front, but you're gonna run out of ammo, or you're gonna be using a lot of ammo before they go down finally. Explosives work on the other hand, like C4. And then the Apex returns. Apex, what they will do is once they see you, they shoot some crap at you, and if it hits, it throws off your line of sight and your vision, then they'll start backing up and then start summoning more and more Archaean enemies. And until they are dealt with, you're gonna keep dealing with more and more waves of enemies, usually by twos. And then the final enemy archetype that was seen in the containment event for Siege a few months ago would be the Protean. So just like in the containment game mode that came out a few months ago for Rainbow Six Siege, Proteans, which were copies of other, operators, return. In this case, the copies that do return aren't the same skins of the ones from earlier. They are either or you'll end up with facing Smoke, Sledge, and Alibi, each with their own different abilities. So Smoke, he obviously being the person who likes to hurl toxic gas, will run around the whole stage with a shotgun and a bunch of green gas coming out of him, which will do damage if you get up close, and obviously he has a shotgun. Alibi deploys clones, but unlike the actual Alibi, those clones will attack you, and I think there are like 3 to 4 different clones that just start coming at you with different versions, with different types of her weapons, from her shotgun to the LMG that she gets in-game, and something else, I forgot, but it's rapid fire too. And then you have Sledge. Sledge, well, he just has a sledgehammer and it's electrically charged. So he'll move fast, try and close the distance, and then hit you with the charge sledgehammer. Or he'll automatically hit the ground, causing a shockwave. They don't port to where you are, and then start swinging, and it usually hits for some damage, as well as knockback effects. So overall, I think the game's actually pretty fun. A lot of negative reviews started coming in, mainly from hardcore Tom Clancy fans and stuff like that, going on about, oh hey, this isn't like Rainbow Six, oh my gosh, what happened, and stupid crap like that. Okay, me personally, I actually really like the game. I've had a lot of fun playing it. I've barely been able to put it down to play, and I'm really happy to start getting into the end game content, and I do hope that they'll be updating this game continuously, which they do have one update coming up with new operators. And I'd like to see new operators, new maps, new objectives, things like that. Some new operators: Blackbeard, Ace, Stan Fisher. So that would be good to see. On the other hand, it's also a break from PvP and not as much toxicity, although there is a little bit of toxicity in the extraction community because it's the internet. We're into 2 guys on a forum who just were teletoxic, and you forget them, okay? But also, too, speaking of the internet, if you would like to have a group to queue up with in R6 Extraction, then check out on Facebook right now the Rainbow Six Extraction Hub. You can LFG, chat with players, share tips, and all that, and just be cool with other people who are just chilling, trying to chill out. It's moderated, so you crack down on any toxicity that shows up, which none has yet, and just overall have a good time. So that being said, Rainbow Six Extraction, if you like co-op play and you like to switch between stealth or just straight up guns blazing, go there. A lot of stuff to do, a lot of objectives. You can go all 3 objectives or just 1 and extract, or 2 and extract, and then level up your operator so you can take on Maelstrom protocols and higher level endgame stuff. That's it for me. Thank you everyone for listening to the video. Feel free to like, subscribe, and share our content, and we'll see you around.